All right, Ann, we're back with Hershey. So I do think he's a good little dog. He's definitely got the bad little charging behavior, though. He charges first, asks questions later. But he loves the treats, and don't worry, he's eating his food, just like you said. Anyway, so the first thing, obviously, we have to teach any of them is I don't want the leash made tight because he doesn't have any problem making the leash tight. So I'm going to just work on that. I've already got him started with the recall. But what I don't want to do is, again, he doesn't really know to heel. I can already push him with that pager, and that's really not the way I wanted to push it, but it does speak to the fact that he's very... He would fight that leash and bite at that collar. So anyway, girl, we're going to have him where he doesn't pull out of the collar. Obviously, if they've learned that, it has to do with the fact that you didn't have the collar on tight enough. In certain collars and certain dogs, the collar's going to be more prone to slip over their little head. So anyway, the second thing, you guys already know this, and I think this dog is going to be very, very trainable. In fact, let me let Pretzel out too, so just listen to this annoying barking. Yes, this is his friend, little Pretzel, the little deaf dog. The little one-dog wrecking ball. So anyway, obviously the difference between these two dogs with the recall is going to be Pretzel can't hear. So remember, I'm waiting till he's got his back turned. That's really how we're going to resolve a lot of things, and if he was to start to chase, and if you do it enough, you know, it's just going to learn, it's just going to inhibit the behavior if you know, every time they start to chase, do that. Hershey! Hershey! Good boy. Good boy. Already turned him. I got my nick set on 0. Again, we will introduce the nick later, and that'll be when he decides to take one of his mad launches after somebody. Oh, Pretzel, you've got the most devious little look in your eye. All right, I'm going to wait until Pretzel's going the other way. Oh, now they're both all over me. All right, let's walk down here a little bit. I gotta tell you, Pretzel's a fast little learner. What's happening right there is he's almost pausing a minute. So if I have got to have a certain cadence and a certain way of saying it, I can't just be real monotone. Let me get Pretzel. Holding it down, holding it down. Holding it down. Hershey! Good, good, good. You know, and remember, it's not that I'm going to get out here and say, look, I can get him to come to me without the pager. My job is to incorporate that into the dog's dynamic. You know, and I'm almost saying it sort of, you know, with an exclamation point at this juncture, because I want him to really... I'm just keeping the harness on him for a couple days in case I need to. Hershey! Good. Good. Let me tell you what, little Pretzel. Oh, so then we went out to dinner last night. We come back, and Matt and Lindsay are dropping me off in the driveway, and Matt looks out the window, and there's a big armadillo. So I said, wait, come back, I have to put you in my house. Hershey! Good. Good. All you've got to really do, you guys, is get this to go the way you want it to go the first few times, and you've got the ball rolling. I'm actually amazed Pretzel isn't more interested in the chicken. Anyway, so there's apparently a family of armadillos, which I've seen those before. Those are the ones that dig the little holes out here. Yeah, little Pretzel's a little follower, I'll tell you that. Just a little follower. Hershey! Here's my distance a little bit. You can see he's already running. Already running. See what's happening with Pretzel? Even just after only a few days, she's kind of... You don't want to walk around acting suspicious. As much as possible, you want to act natural. People watch these videos where these people are suspiciously running by and stuff. That doesn't happen. I think it's going to happen. Uh-oh, what was that?
You heard that, right?
Huh? You heard it?
Yeah.
to start thinking there is no skunk ape, and then one day we're going to be out here and the skunk ape is going to come out. All right, let me get Pretzel. Holding it down, holding it down. I'll tell you what, little Pretzel's a little jumper. Little Hershey's a little stealer. All right, that might be the baby deer. I think I do see like a little trail right through here where they walk or something. I don't know, they had this thing on Discovery Channel the other night. It was about this Yeti in Russia. The shows these people come up with. You know, it's no wonder people believe in this stuff. All right, let's not disturb the deer. Let's go back this way. Anyway, these hikers had gone on this hike, and then something happened to all of them, and you know, they thought it was the Russian Yeti, and you know, the CIA had been looking into it. This was back in the 60s. Hershey! Good boy! That would have been a good slow-mo. And you saw they all have that very same choreographed movement. Rode that pager. Hershey! Good boy. I gotta tell you, girl, this is the most fascinating training tool on the planet. Yeah, little Pretzel, she's a little follower. She don't know how to go on her own. Her, all the other deaf ones. I've never seen dogs in my life that don't want to go outside. You can't even force these things out the door. All right, girl, we're gonna go, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get a little slow-mo of Hershey. Bye, girl.